Welcome to Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered. My name is Cornelia Dura. I'm an IFBB World Champion and an economist. Let's get started right now. Episode 4, just one missing thing to be really successful. Now, when you look at the members in a gym or in another sports facility, there are only 5 till 8% who are personally enjoying to exercise. Just between 5 and 8%, that's almost nothing. So over 90% sign up in a gym or are a member somewhere, and a part of it never comes back. The biggest part quit after 4 till 6 weeks. What you can see, like in January, everybody's running to the gym to go on a diet and lose weight fast, what's not happening anyway. And then latest end of February, most of them quit already. They are paying, so good for the gym, but they will never show up again. They are just not motivated. So again, 90% of people don't like to come to the gym, they don't enjoy it, they are just dragging or they are just paying and never show up again. So that's really a problem. Now, to get successful, to be in shape and to stay healthy, you need to work on one problem. And this one problem, everybody has that. Everybody has that. It's motivation. So our thinking has to be around the word motivation. How can we motivate ourselves or others to work out regularly? A lot of members sign up in my gym too. They sign up and they tell me they want to have personal training 1 hour, 6 days a week. Now, when I hear that, I'm already down because this is just such a BS. It's just not happening. You did not exercise for 15, 20 years. And now you come in and you tell me you want to start exercising 6 days a week, an hour. First of all, the body is not able to deal with 6 hours of personal training. I can tell you that in advance. You cannot do that. It's just too much to get started. I recommend 2 times, 3 times a week, half an hour most of the time. I don't know how other personal trainers work. I promise you, half an hour personal training with me, you are done. You can be 20 years. I make you be done, or you can be 60 years or 70 years and you will be done too. So I adjust the workout to everybody who's coming into their age group and their abilities, and also if they have injuries, I always adjust to all of that. So it's very, very important. Most of them, again, they don't have the motivation to stay with the workout for a longer term. And I'm not talking about 3-4 months. I am talking a lifestyle, like working out 2 till 3 times a week forever. Like till you put your foot into the grave, you should stay with sports doing 2 till 3 times a week. That's what we are looking at. That's what we are working at. And this is just so important. Motivation, motivation, motivation. So you need to sit down. You need to think about what can motivate you to get your butt off 2 till 3 times a week, and then go to the gym or go to golfing or go to whatever you like to do, or tennis, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that you are moving. And even if it's just pole dancing, pole dancing is not that easy, but it's like a trend exercise. I don't know how long that will stay, but it doesn't matter. You are moving. So you need to work on the motivational tool. What is a motivational tool for you? So my solutions, the best solution, sure, it's personal training. If you can afford it, it's perfect, because that's what you should do 2 or 3 times a week, half an hour. And then normally I allow additional cardio on the machines. I charge $45 for half an hour. You should not go to a trainer who is less than $35, because normally when they get cheap, that means they are in for the volume. They have to do like 8-10 personal trainings like a day. So you have to run. You don't want to have a personal trainer who is under that kind of money pressure. Rather, pay a little bit more Have a good trainer who is well educated, who works out himself too. That's very important. The trainer has to work out himself too, not just the 18-year-old guy who just visited a seminar over the weekend. You need to have a trainer who's working out himself too, and pay a little bit more, pay the $35 twice a week, and then you have a motivated trainer who is adjusting to your needs. So that's the best. If you can afford that, perfect. Now, there is a chance you cannot. So what else can you do? There is all this Peloton, the Mirror, and all these Bowflex machines who are now offering motivation tools like emails, and they text you and they work with all that. And that's fine if you love the Peloton, and I personally do, but I don't need the email. I'm so motivated for my Peloton, beside my own weight exercise, what I do personally 4 or 5 times a week. I work out for 45 minutes, and I add my Peloton treadmill 3 times a week for half an hour. I don't need motivation. I just love to work out. Again, my heart is into the exercise, into the workout. I don't need any motivation. I love it. I just love it. So you have the Peloton or the Mirror and you work out. I would like to see how long you are working out on that machine. If you make it for 3 months, that's already very good. You are far above the average. You really are far above the average. There is the email system. Does it work for you? Try. Maybe it works. I don't think it will work in the long run. So what else can you do? Now, Peloton offers the connection to friends online with their interactive software. That's a very good idea, because now you can meet others who you could be friends with, and you motivate each other to go on the Peloton together in a class. That's a very good idea. Friends are always a good idea. So there's a chance when you have like 2, 3, 4, 5 friends and you are connected through the Peloton that you motivate each other there. So you said, you don't feel like going on the Peloton today? Come on, let's go. We go. Come on, let's meet. So one of you will be motivated enough to go on the Peloton, and then you do your ride on the bike or on the treadmill, whatever, and you can see your datas. You can compete against each other, so it's just perfect. That's a very good idea. So friends on the Peloton, that's a very good idea. Also in the gym, I recommend, you don't have the money for personal training and you are in a cheap gym like YouFit. I'm not even talking now from the Corona times. I talk about regular times. Because you can really not go in a YouFit. Personally, I would never go in a YouFit right now without a mask. So, and everybody else is there without masks. So that's just horrible. I even heard it from LA Fitness that they are there without masks. I would never recommend going there without a mask. So maybe you should go into a smaller gym. Sign up for a couple of months. Sign up for 2 or 3 months. Take 2, 3 friends with you. Work out together. Like maybe 2 people together. You are 4 friends, 2 and 2. That's a very good idea. One of these 4 will always be motivated to work out. You need to have always one person who's motivated to go to work out. That's the important thing. Like when I worked out in the 90s with a friend of mine, she was on a diet. I was on a diet. No, wait. I was on the diet. She was not on the diet. That's the fun part. She was not on the diet, and she's calling me at 5 p.m. that she does not feel like working out. She really does not feel like working out. Guess what? I did not feel working out either, because I was on 1,100 calories for 4 weeks already prepared for the championships. Like in 2 weeks I had championships. Believe me, you are burning all that calories, so a twice a day workout. You don't want to feel responsible for your friend who is eating chocolate and cookies and everything else what she wants, and I need to motivate her to work out with me. So that you don't need. Absolutely not. And that for me, that was my time when I decided I'm so motivated myself. I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody to work out with me. I motivate myself. I don't want to be responsible for anybody around me. I motivate myself. I'm in the gym and I do on my own the best. So if you are like that, I am this 8 or 9% who is self-motivated. I am the one of them. That's why my job is personal trainer and I'm the owner of Fit and Fight, because I am that kind of motivated. Your friends, one of your friends should be motivated too, so she or he can kick all the other butts who just want to hang around. And you should make it 2 to 3 times, maybe in a small group class, or maybe you book together personal training, so the personal training gets much cheaper. Like when I work out with 2 people, I just add $10 to the regular workout. So for half an hour, instead of $45, I charge $55, and then I have 2 people in the workout. So I think that's a good option that you can use too. Also, another option is you have a very bad photo from yourself. You are very unhappy with that photo. It's a good idea to put it on the fridge, and every time you walk by, you take a look, and then you decide, you know what? The question is, can I afford not to go in the gym looking like that? Can I afford not going to the gym looking like that? No, probably you cannot. And it's not only the looks, it's health-wise. You cannot afford to skip the gym. Really, you cannot afford it. So photo, it's the optical part. You are motivated to do something because you are not happy, or the friends are kicking your butt. That's very good too. Or it's the Peloton software or Miro or the Bowflex software, which is reminding you constantly to get back into the workout. Or the best, but the most expensive, personal training. Book regularly, because believe me, you don't show up like 10 minutes before a personal training session. My client calls me, he does not feel like working out today. He is depressed. And I'm not accepting that. You know what? I'm sometimes depressed too. It does not matter. You are coming to the gym, and it's not about the money. I'm charging you anyway. I'm charging. If you cancel on me 10 minutes before, I'm charging you. But you need to come into the gym to work out with me, because you can just not afford it. You cannot afford it to sit at home on your butt and not exercising. So get your butt in, and normally 99%, when I start getting aggressive, I get everybody to the gym. And this makes the difference. You need to be there. You don't feel like it? Guess what? Sometimes I don't feel like giving personal training either. I'm not always into that either. Sometimes I would like to hang around with my cats too, and just having my legs up and watching TV too. Believe me. But there's no way. Health is the most important. There's nothing beside health. This is the most important. So reboot your health today. Today is the day to find a way to motivate yourself. You need to find a way. From all that, what I just told you, take 1 point and try it. You need to find motivation. You find motivation, you are good to go for years, I promise you. Reboot your health today. Today is the day to get started with your new motivation tool.